This is Michelle with Red Dirt Rooster Road, and I thought I would just do a quick pop-up live. Um, I'm sitting out here with Coco Kitty. There's Coco Kitty, and I have to get her. Um, I'm dethatching her. I'm trying to get the rats off of her. So I thought I would just um, go live while I am doing this and visit with you guys a little bit. Yeah. See, they're just coming off of her. So anyway, I thought, well, I don't know how many of you guys are getting home or whatever, so I thought I would just sit out here and talk to you guys. And it's probably not going to be a very long live. It's just going to be, I need to do this with, hey 3B, hi Brooke. I'm doing a pop-up live, so this was not scheduled. I was just saying how Miss Coco Kitty, I'm sucking on a third lozenge. Miss Coco Kitty has got knots, and I'm pulling them off of her. I've got this little dethatching tool, and so I thought I would do a pop-up live while I'm doing this because I'm just sitting here. But so yeah, let's see. Yeah, I am loving this weather. But you know what? I came back from the expo, and I have got a sore throat. I've been running a low-grade fever, and I'm feeling better, but it figures. I told Monty, I said, I bet it was that, what was it? Where'd we eat? JL's barbecue or something? I might have picked something up there. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, the wind has died down, and so it's been pretty nice. I needed to kind of burn the garden. I need to the garden beds. I'm so late in doing our garden beds. Coco, do you want to see them? And just getting the old stuff out of the garden beds. And you know, we had Bermuda take over so bad. Every year I fight the Bermuda. I don't know if y'all do. I don't. It's just horrible. So I've got I did get a lot of that cleaned up and done. Goodness, I'm gonna try to catch the comments because I'm not real good at trying to keep up on the comments. And let me see if I can get into this. And I'm hoping that my connection doesn't die on me. But I see, let me just scroll here. Albert. Whoops. Hang on. Hey, Brooke, can I add you as a moderator, please? There we go. I did. There you go. I have literally no idea what this channel is. I'm here in Scotland. Oh wow, that's amazing. Brooke, I've added you as a moderator if you don't mind, if you're still here. Well, I tell you what, you popped in, and I'm just doing a pop-up live. I'm out here giving my kitty, my sweet little calico cat. I'm trying to get the rats, the knots out of her fur. Every winter she just gets so you know, it's just her hair is so long. I'll show you. She loves to be in my lap. So I'm going to show you her neck. Oop, will you show them your neck? It basically doesn't have hair on it. Okay, there. Come on, one more time. Can you see her neck? There's no hair right here. Well, it's growing back in. But she just loses clumps of it. And it's because she scratches at it and everything, and it just rats up. So I'm trying to get some of these out off of her, just so they don't get so bad. And I was telling Brooke, I'm not sure if Brooke is still here, or 3B, sorry, if I need to do this to Rhodey, our dog, our big livestock guardian dog, and the sheep. So I was brushing Rhodey out the other day a little bit, but I haven't been able to get him done. And okay, I can't see. I'm trying to read some comments. Okay, Albert, thank you. Yeah, I am just basically, I just thought I would, while I'm doing this for Coco and brushing her, I would just do a pop-up live. And I don't have a lot of time, but I thought I would just jump on here and visit a little bit and see what everybody's doing. And 3B, did y'all get back and get all settled back in from the expo? I think we finally did. So, but anyway, I know we've got some other lives to do tonight. We've got MT Homestead in just a little bit, probably I think an hour to 2 hours our time. We're here in the US, and we're Central Time Zone. So anyway, we're sitting here, and I just thought I would visit. While I am cleaning my cat up. So that's what you get. Thank you, Albert. Thank you. You have an amazing day too. Thank you for stopping in. When you have a long-haired cat like this, they just, they're going to just shed, and all of her hair just clumps and everything. And you can see, I'm not forcing her to stay in my lap. She actually will not even leave, because she would spend her whole day in my lap. And she's an outside cat. She's our little barn shop cat. Hey, Scotty. Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. This is just a pop-up. I'm having to do some trying to dethatch my cat. And I thought I would just stick the camera on and talk to somebody while I was doing it. Yeah. Hey, Brooke, did you hear that I added you as a moderator? Hopefully. Brooke or Colton, I'm not sure who's on, but thought you never know when you need a moderator in the room. But since this is just a pop-up, and I'm not really sure out of our friends and everybody, I'm not sure who might be on doing a live right now. I think I'm a few hours ahead of them. I know MT Homestead is on Wednesday, and I can't remember. If you guys, Scotty, if y'all know who else is on Wednesday, pop that down in the comments. And because I'm not remembering. Oh, did that one hurt? Did that one hurt? Yeah. So anyway, Monty is not out here with me. He is still doing some work. So it's just me. And so Scotty, did you end up, were you at the expo? Did you go to the Okie Expo this week? Or if not, do you plan to go to the others that are here in Oklahoma in the next couple of months? Mostly the Mid-America and the Tin Killer. I'm making a pile. the birds would probably, if they can find this pile, they'll love it for their nests. We've got birds, we've got I don't know what kind of bird they are, but they make their, they'd make their nests like up in your, kind of your eaves of your shop or your lean-tos or garages. Oops. Scotty, I didn't know you were in Massachusetts. Wow. No, I think we're a little too far. Oklahoma is too far to come in for a weekend expo. Unless you made a, oop, got a big old nut. Made a vacation out of it. I think I saw where, so here in Oklahoma, a lot of the schools and everything have had spring break this last week. And I caught where the Walkers, the Walker Farm Fam, they went up during spring break and they went to Washington, D.C. I think they were in Pennsylvania also. And they did that before coming to the expo. And so they had a busy week. I mean, a lot of traveling. Yes. You know, this year, the 10 Killer Meetup will be our first. I'm going to be covered in hair. That'll be our first meetup, 10 Killer Meetup, and actually the Mid-America also at Eufaula. We really didn't know about them last year, and so this will be our first year for that. It was our third or fourth year for the expo, the Okie Expo. I think this year was the fourth year for the Okie Expo, so it was our third year to go. And so we've just, I think it was last September when we went to the rendezvous, the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, and that was our first one, and that's when we kind of, started going to others, other than the expo, the Okie Expo. So now we're just trying to add it into our schedule to be able to go, and just on as many as we can, as many as will work and everything else will allow. So I'm glad you guys jumped on here with me, because I'm just sitting here. I'm actually sitting over here, like, just kind of in the flower bed, because this is where she likes to hang out, under this tree. And I was trying not to disturb her too much, because I wanted her to let me do this. But she really is. So, a little bit about Coco, if somebody doesn't know. Her name is Co, and she's a calico cat. And when we got her, she was just a little kitten, and we got her and her sister, and we didn't get real creative with their names or anything. We just named, one of them was Callie, and this one was Co. So she is about 8 years old right now, and so back, I think when they were about 3 years old, they, unfortunately, we had my son's dogs over here. We had another dog along with Remy, and Callie would sit up here on the porch, and anyway, it ended up, she ran one time when they were all three out in the yard, and they never did pay her much, they never paid her any attention much, but she started running. She must have got spooked, and they all three went after her. This is Callie, her Coco's sister. And anyway, I wasn't here, and they ended up injuring her, and she ended up dying. So we lost Miss Callie. But Monty and I used to sit on the porch, in the mornings in the nice weather in the spring and the fall, and we'd have coffee, on the weekends, and we'd let the cats uh, up in our lap. Well, that has that has just stuck. No, she's not a Mancoon. She's a calico, and she's just the sweetest, the most cuddly sweet. I mean, she's just a little baby doll to me mostly, but so she just will do anything to just sit in your lap and just hang out here. So uh, that's that's kind of the story. So once we lost Callie, we just have Co, and now we don't actually let. Remy is actually our boxer. You've probably seen her and maybe some shorts and stuff on the channel, and she's a boxer, and she's very prey driven, and so she basically she's got the house and the backyard. Rhodey, he's out here in the fields with the sheep, and so Coco has got this front yard, and she just knows to stay clear if anybody else is out. But we watch it pretty close. The year that Remy and Ringo and Bear got a hold of Callie, her sister, there was a stray cat that came up, and they actually got a hold of that cat too. And around that time, they had put down a chicken, and so anything that was getting in the yard, it was just kind of like a pack mentality. They all just went after it. So that's why I kind of made the decision that, okay, Remy, you are quarantined to the house and the backyard area. She's got a back area, and then Coco gets the front yard, and Co is 8 years old, and Remy is 8 years old. And actually, the vet told us that Rhodey is about 8 years old. Probably, he may be pushing 9 right now. So, anyway, that's just kind of how we have it. We just kind of have them segregated. I'm not going to risk Coco getting, I'm not going to risk her getting attacked from, Rhodey or Remy or anybody. The kids' dogs, they don't come down too often. But got another chunk. I don't know. These are called, well, I can't remember what these are called, but it's like a little dethatcher. There we go. I don't know if it's going to pick up on it. There. And it works pretty good. It's not pulling her hair too bad. It just goes in and gets those clumps. And so we've got a couple of these. Are you going to talk? Are you going to show them? You going to show them your pretty face? It's just, it gets so hot here for the animals. Rhodey, he's a Pyrenees, and then the sheep too need to lose they're hair sheep. They're not wool. But anyway, so I try to come out here. I've got to do the sheep and Rhodey also. I'm not doing it tonight or today, but I'll get them done. Boy, I've gotten a lot off of her just sitting here and just getting, although it's hard to get her back half since she's sitting on my lap. But sometimes when Monty's out here with me, I can get, he can hold her, and then I can kind of get her backside. Okay, she was done with that. Were you done with that? We'll give it a minute. We'll give her a break. We'll give her a break. Say hey, everybody. Yeah. No, Scotty, I've seen those Mancoons And those are cool looking cats too. Um, we've never really had much. Um, we're not big cat people, but I always, we like to have them for the um, mostly the the mice problem that we've got. Yeah, always out here in the country. Right now, we actually have a horrible mouse problem, but it's because the snakes haven't fully come out yet. Usually, I bet we're not but a couple of weeks away from having the snakes come out, and I'll start noticing that all of the mice start disappearing. But right now, you can walk in the chicken coop and you can see them just scurrying. And over there in Rhodey's Bay, where we keep kind of like his creek feeder, um, the hay is over there and the straw, and they're just everywhere. Um, they they are uh, horrible. So I'm ready. I am ready for the. I can't say that I'm ready for the snakes to come out. I hate this time of year when the snakes come out. But I don't think I've noticed the mice so bad before, and so I don't know. It's kind of a toss up. It's I don't like the mice at all, or the snakes and the mice. But which one would you rather have? I I don't know. The snakes don't bother me too bad. I don't usually, they're the big black snakes that we have over in the coop. And I think they're big rat snakes, or um, rat snakes, king snakes, bull snakes. I think all three of those. And we've got them. And actually, they're not too bad because I do think they eat the smaller snakes. The small snakes that we have are the bad ones. Let me see. They're the small snakes are pygmy rattlers and copperheads. And thankfully, the bigger copperheads are usually just a little ways away from the house, but definitely out here near the fields. Sorry. So, I mean, that's why I hate snake season. It's not the black snakes and the rat snakes and all that we get um, that is that I hate so much. I don't want them to get my chicks that in the coop, and because I think it was a couple of years ago, I think I lost 2 chicks to snakes, and the snake was too small to actually. I think Monty might have been talking about this on one of the lives. The snake was too small to get the chick all the way down. So I didn't know this, but snakes can regurgitate food. So we found the chick just straight. It almost looked like those rubber chickens that are all straight, those rubber chickens you see. Only it was our tiny chick, and the hair, the feathers was just smoothed down, and so a snake had tried to eat it, but the snake was just too small to do it, to eat it, and it killed it anyway. So now I did find there was like a crack in where there was an automatic door. We had it, even though we had it down, we weren't opening it, but the snake could get in there. So, yeah, snakes are nasty. They're not, I just hate them. But, sorry, let's try hearing the neighbor dog. But I hate the mice too, because the mice do bring in a lot of, the mice bring in just, their droppings are everywhere, and they're just not good. So I don't mind our big black snakes that we get out here. but the small ones. It's the pygmy rattlers and the the copperheads, and the where we're at, they're just so prevalent that we've just got so many. So anyway, so that's the biggest drawback to this wonderful spring weather, is having to deal with the snakes. And right now we haven't seen them. I think we're a few weeks away, but I know that they're out the 1st of April, and as warm as it's been, they've been out, you know. They're out here, so they are not my cup of tea, but there we go. Sorry. I'll call them back. That was just a friend calling me. Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg and Donna. Hello, hello. I'm sitting here talking to Scotty and Brooke, and I am dethatching my sweet kitty, and I thought, well, why not do a little pop-up live while I'm sitting here anyway, and I need to get this one right off her. I'm sitting here, out here, and I figured I'd just hop on, do a pop-up real quick, and see who's out there, and that way I could just pass the time a little bit. So what are y'all up to? Hope y'all got back and got everything done from the expo. I was telling Brooke that I got back here, Greg and Donna, I'm not sure if it's both of you or one of you, but I got home, and Monday I came down with low-grade fever and a sore throat, and I am still dealing with it. So I don't know if anybody else did. I was wondering if anybody else came home with sick. I didn't know if it was the barbecue place that we ate at, or where did we eat the night before? We ate at the kitchen. No, All American. Yeah. So I don't know. I picked it up. Figures. Hello, Evelyn. How are you? I'm sitting here with Coco and I have been dethatching her, getting the hair off. There's a few more. I'm getting what I can off of her. Y'all came in for supper. Yep. I know. I wanted to get this. I needed to get this done before I close everything up out here. And Monty didn't get sick either. I needed to get everything. I usually, come out, and it was still early when I came out here. Monty is he's working a bunch, and so he's tied up still. But I needed to get the rats off of her, and I was telling them that I've got to work on Rhodey too, because he's got so much hair that I try to get some of that off of him before it gets too hot. I looked in, I think last year. No, I'm not done with you. Come here. I looked in last year. I called a few groomers, and I found out they wanted to Rhodey, a Great Pyrenees, they didn't have to bathe him or anything. I realized they would with giving him a haircut. I just wanted to get him a buzzed haircut. And they quoted me $350 to give Rhodey, my Great Pyrenees, a haircut. And I said, no way. So I'm going to try to brush out so much of his hair if he'll let, he loves to be brushed, but I'll have to really kind of get on it. But that's crazy. I haven't had an animal, a dog that I take to the groomers. Remy is in the house, but she's a boxer. She's short haired. And are you about done with me, girl? Are you about done with me? Remy doesn't need to go to the groomer because she's got, uh, short hair, and so we can bathe her here. But so that was just craziness. So, well, I'm glad you guys didn't get sick. Monty didn't get sick either. I haven't heard anybody. I don't know if Jack and Dina, or I haven't heard from anybody. I think we've only seen them. It's just a few people on the live Sunday night, on the Sunday night lives, everybody. But I didn't even come down with this till pretty much Monday is when I kind of came down with it. So I'm glad nobody else did. I just, and it almost feels like I never fully got over the cough 100% from when I had the flu. So anyway, but so she's the first. Coco is the first one out of, is that a little bug? She's the first one out of all the animals to get dethatched. I was trying to see if that was a little spider that was crawling on her. Anyway, so have you already gone out and taken care of the animals? Were you showing, Greg, do y'all have cows? I can't remember. If you did a short with cows. But I see her. She might be getting ready to wanting to go play. She's got a rat right under her neck. I don't know if some of y'all saw. Her hair has been pulling off on her neck, and that's why I kind of want to help her get it off so it doesn't get caught. You're not going to let me, are you? You're not going to let me? There we go. You can't hardly see, but it's just down to skin. Oh, I know, baby. It's just down to skin. She just has patches where there's no fur, but she just goes to scratching, or it gets caught on something, and then that whole rat. Oh, the sheep are back there. They were snotting or snorting or something. They're over at the hay. Oh, I bet it's okay, baby. You could have been a fuel stop or anyway along the way. Yeah, that's true. Okay, black cow. Because did you do a short? I think I saw a short, but it might have been Robbie's, but I thought it was yours. That one was under her. Yeah, you're feeding them cubes. Oh, that's not on the phone video. I saw that one. Yeah. I was trying to catch up this morning a little bit between editing and working on that. Yep, she let me get that one out. Oh, tiny bit more. Oh my. Okay. Well, I didn't know if this was actually going to let me, if the live was going to work, because I can't. The last time we tried to do a live here outside, it does work here on the porch because I think we're close enough to the Wi-Fi, the router or whatever. But if I go off into the yard or out by the animals, I think we're going to try to test it again because Monty's, I don't even know what it is, but he's got a Wi-Fi, or he's got a internet extender or something out in the shop. And the last time we tried to do a live out here in the yard, he says, I guess that the signal was trying to jump between the routers. So I I'm not sure how far away from the house I can get. So, and I'm sitting under this tree. This is where Coco likes to, this is just right off our porch. And so this is where she likes to lay down in the shade, and she likes to be up here. So that's why I just sat down right here, because I really didn't want to disturb her too much, because I wanted to be able to get as much of these knots off. And I pretty much got them all up here on the top of her back. Yeah, Greg, you're welcome. And that's the easiest thing. It's the easiest to catch people's shorts, really. Their short videos. It's so hard to catch the longer. Okay, I'm sorry. It's so hard to catch the long videos because there's so many people. There's so many friends, and it's just you know, you kind of have you kind of find that moment or two during the week where you try to catch up as much as you can for on different videos that are coming across, and but sometimes it takes a while to get through them all, and especially, and then when you go starting to research stuff. And I've been trying to research a couple of things, and that just takes so much time, but oh well. that's kind of normal. And what was it I was trying, I've got kind of got a list of things that I've been trying to kind of look into, and just trying to get some answers on this or that. But, and especially trying, whether it's the back office stuff or editing. Yeah, I know. Shorts, I know shorts are so easy, and it's I like doing them too, because it's not something you have to spend a lot of time, because editing videos takes me a few days usually. Grow what you eat. Great. Nice to see you too. Great to see you outside. Yeah. I'm out here. I'm retelling, but this is Coco. This is our kitty, and I am I've been dethatching her. And I thought, well, why not? That's what's come off of her, plus about double that amount. But I thought, why not just do a pop-up live and see who all is free, and just kind of make the time go, share, make the time go faster, visiting with everybody. Okay, so Tracy, did you change your name? I'm looking down here. Grow what you eat. Is this, or am I thinking of somebody else? Did you change the name? I'm thinking of In the Garden. Is this a different Tracy? Okay, Cokie. Meow. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna calm her down a little bit. 2 channels. Okay. Oh man, I've told Monty that we got to get 1 channel under our belt, and then we'll see about doing a second one. But it is in our future. I just he works so much that you mess. He works so much that I want him to learn. I want him to learn little aspects to help me. I'm still I'm struggling a lot of times, and you know what I'm struggling with is the organization, like the files, the back office, the organization, all that fun stuff. And I don't have a good system that I'm happy with, and it's just it's a nightmare most of the time. I don't know if any of y'all have a good system, and that's one thing I was talking about. Just researching when you need, when you need to learn something or try to figure something out, then you kind of got to go in and watch a bunch of people to see, well, what are they doing? What's working for others? Because what I'm doing isn't working. So, yes, Our Kitchen with Tracy and Tim, and Grow What You Eat. Yes, okay. That's that's right. So I just feel like I have so much um, organization, and there's just so many other things I need to master before I take on two. And I figure, once we hit those thresholds, those goals that we're all striving for, of just getting your numbers and your watch hours and stuff, then I'll start looking at, looking at some of those things, and maybe a second channel, but we still gotta figure some out, because I need to streamline what I'm doing, because it takes me forever. Oh, those sheep are being loud. It does. I don't know if you guys, any of y'all, just editing is just a nightmare for me. I mean, I call it a nightmare. I like doing it. It's just I'm slow, and so I need to get faster, and still trying to figure things out on how, every video you do is, I mean, it's kind of a learning experience. They always say, uh, learn something new on every video, and that's hard to do, but it so I agree with Greg, that the shorts are so easy. The shorts are fun, and even the lives, they're easy. It's like you just put it out there, and and it is what it is. So, but boy, videos are another ball game. But so I was asking earlier. I know the MT Homestead. I usually try to catch them, and they're on at, I'm not sure if they're 7 or 8 o'clock. But I'm not sure if who else is on a Wednesday night. I think I have cat hair all over me. Oh, yep, you're starting to blow around on me. Yeah, I find doing small takes allow for less editing. Yeah, it just, yeah. Sometimes I end up, I like to have, sometimes I like the longer clips and just pause, pause between what you're doing. But, uh, yeah. Sometimes if I've got 15 different clips, then it can be overwhelming. Okay. I think I have cat hair in my mouth. Coco. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to shower after this. Okay, so they're on 9 your time. Yeah. Woo. Let's see. So they may be on 8 my time. I'm Central, so you're Eastern. Central, yeah. So it would be 8 o'clock. I couldn't remember if it was 7 or 8, but we're Central time here in Oklahoma. And but yeah, I try to catch them. And I cannot remember who else is on. Pretty and Pooch is on 8 my time, so that's 7 o'clock. Okay. Pretty and Pooch, yep. And I think Amy with Leonard Mountain, I think they've got Wednesdays, but they might have been earlier. I know they've got Tuesday, Touch and Base Tuesday or something. I can't remember. Leonard Mountain does a live at 5 on Wednesday. Yeah, they were earlier. Actually, yeah, we probably went live about the same time they did. I kind of forgot that they do a back-to-back on Tuesday and Wednesday. So, um, no, I think well, she's probably still going. She, she does, she does marathons. She does 2 and 3 hour marathon lives. Yeah. But Pre and Pooch, I need to look at them. I'll go turn them on. And then, MT. But, and I don't always get to catch them because sometimes the evenings are when, I jump in and do my editing. Sometimes the daytime is just too, here we go. Sometimes during the day, I've just got too much I need to get done. And so, um, in the evenings, I can kind of get in there and knock some out. So sometimes, and then early mornings, kind of depends on my day, how much I have to do outside and taking care of the animals and all that. Um, but yeah, I think you're right, Greg, because I saw yeah, I saw, uh, no, I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave. You got to be in the live. Okay, okay. Uh, yeah, with the longer days, Monty and I tend to get out here, and I mean, kind of typical. There's so many times, especially if we're working on a project, we're out here till dark, till 9 o'clock, and at least 8 o'clock or so when the sun's going down, and we're wrapping things up, and it's just a time where we can get things done and knock out, get projects taken care of. I know. I know. Can you not tell everybody hello? I've done a lot of shorts with her because I can't come outside and sit down in the chair or anything. I mean, a lot of times she's just at my feet meowing, so I'll sit down right in the driveway or wherever, and I let her crawl up on my lap. Matter of fact, while I was putting the camera up, my phone and stuff right here, I was trying to get logged in and do the whole live thing, and she crawled up and she was standing on my waist and her feet were up here on my shoulder, and she was just standing on me, waiting for me to get done, to stop so she could curl up in my lap. But literally she would be here all day if she could, because I really haven't. Now she gets startled easy. If there's somebody comes up or something, she can get startled because I'm her person. I'm her peep, and she loves me. She will let Monty hold her and love on her, but not like me. Yeah, I know. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? She's actually done really well because, oh, I got a lot of the rats off of her, or the little knots off of her, and she still has some on her back, her legs and stuff, but they were really heavy, on her back, and so I know it's with this warm weather, she is shedding it, and okay, girl, okay, so I'm not even sure what time it's getting to be. Goodness. Oh, 7. Let me see. I'm trying to check this. Looks like it's about 7 o'clock. Wow. Okay. 7 o'clock here in Oklahoma Central Time. So we'll be about ready to close it down. Close it down here. Yeah. But I got pretty much done what I planned to do. I think I got them all off of her face. Yep. I just did, her neck started, sometimes she'll get little like sores or blood spots where her little nail will dig into her, and but the skin, the hair, the knot's already pulled off. There's no way you can see that, I don't think, but they've already pulled off of her neck. And so I was just I try to catch them before they get so big where, you know, they just take the skin all the way down, take the hair all the way down to the skin. So trying to catch the back and stuff. This warm weather is so hard on them. Yeah. But she's our little sweetheart. She doesn't do really well catching mice anymore. I think she's kind of gotten a little old, a little slow. So I feed her on the porch every night. Monty says I'm probably feeding her too much. That's why she has no interest in catching mice. And we have a plethora of mice, mostly down around the coop, the barn area, the straw bales. So she has not caught any of them. Okay, Greg, I think you were saying y'all need to go. Let me look. Yep, got to go to get a little bit more done outside. I totally understand. Thankfully, I got everybody fed and everything's done. We appreciate you coming in. Hope y'all get it all done. It's a beautiful day to get all this done. So, anyway, well, I can let you guys get off of here, and that way we can go jump on whoever else might be having a live. And I think this is all that Coco's going to let me do tonight. Thank you, Evelyn. I'm feeling good as long as I've got a little Tylenol in me, and I've got a throat lozenger in my back pocket, but I'm hoping that it will be better tomorrow, every day. We've got plans with church and stuff this weekend, so I really need to be over this. I need to be able to get around a few people and not worry about whether or not I'm going to make them sick. So, but I appreciate that anyway. Okay, well, I tell you what, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me and Coco, and I'll probably bring y'all along and do another pop-up live when I am trying to get some of the hair off of the sheep, because they are hair sheep. So we don't have to shear them because they don't have wool. So it just kind of pulls off. So I'm sorry. So we've got that ahead of us and Rhodey. So I'll just bring y'all along if possible, if I can get a connection out there. So I hope everybody does have a wonderful evening too, and y'all take care and be blessed. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.